A 14-year-old boy walked into a Columbia, South Carolina gas station and was accused of stealing bottled water. Minutes later, he was running away, not toward anyone, away. And 130 yards from that store, former gas station owner Rick Chow fired one shot that struck Cyrus Carmack-Belton in the back. But in June 2026, after a week-long trial, a jury found Rick Chow not guilty of murder. So today, we're walking through what happened, what prosecutors argued, what the defense argued, and why this verdict has left Cyrus's family and community devastated. Here's what we know about this case and how everything unfolded. This is Between Headlines TV. If you want more cases like this, make sure you're subscribed. This case is difficult because there were two truths that the courtroom had to wrestle with. Cyrus Carmack-Belton was 14 years old, and according to court testimony and reporting, Cyrus did have a gun on him that night. But the question at trial was not simply, was there a gun? The question was Cyrus still a threat at the moment Rick Chow fired? And that is where this case becomes painful, frustrating, and honestly hard to sit with. Because prosecutors argued Cyrus was falsely accused of stealing, chased out of the store, and shot while running away. The defense argued Rick Chow fired to protect his son, Andy Chow, after believing Cyrus pointed a gun at him. This happened in May 2023 outside a Columbia area gas station owned by Cheeky Rick Chow. Cyrus Carmack-Belton, a 14-year-old black boy, went into the store. According to prosecutors, Rick Chow and his family believed Cyrus had stolen bottled water, but investigators later said that accusation was false.
Put on the ice cream check. Yep. got no water in my pocket, bro. I'll show you water. This is good water. No, it doesn't mean that. Hey, man. Take it in, water. Yo, up. Good? Okay.
Investigator Jordan, while we're watching that, who is this woman that we're seeing right here on this screen?
Alice Chow.
Alice Chow?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other male we've seen in the videos with the hat on backwards too?
Andy Chow.
Okay, thank you. Who is that individual?
In the plaid shirt.
In the plaid shirt.
Rick Chow.
All right. Moving on to slide 10 of stage number 4. slide 11 for stage number 4 is next. Slide 11 goes, for now, goes slide 13 of stage 4.
Cyrus had not stolen the water. And this is where I have to pause, because this is the part of the case that hits me the hardest. A child walked into a gas station and was immediately treated like a threat. Not because of what was proven, not because stolen items were found, but because he was suspected. And in my opinion, Cyrus was racially profiled the moment he stepped into that store. That does not mean the jury was asked to decide race alone. That does not erase the legal arguments about the weapon. But when you look at how fast this escalated from suspicion to chase to fatal shooting, it is hard not to question why a 14-year-old black boy was viewed through the lens of danger before the facts were even clear. After Cyrus left the store, Rick Chow and his son, Andy Chow, chased him. This chase matters because it changes the entire self-defense question. Cyrus was not standing inside the store attacking anyone. Cyrus was not charging toward Rick Chow. Cyrus was not charging toward Rick Chow. Cyrus was running away. According to reporting, Rick Chow followed Cyrus more than 130 yards before firing the shot that killed him. Prosecutors emphasized that Cyrus was shot in the back. That detail is important because self-defense actually depends on an immediate threat. And to me, once Cyrus was running away, the immediate threat was no longer there. That is my personal view. A person fleeing should not be treated the same as a person advancing. A child running away should not end up dead over a false shoplifting accusation.
Andy, while she pulls it up, what is the purpose of the wall of shame?
To show who and what they stole.
Okay. What is the purpose of showing who and what stole, or who stole and what they stole?
To show other customers.
Okay. And to show law enforcement?
They can if they come in.
Okay. And if somebody steals and makes your wall of shame and they come back in, are you able to identify them?
Me, myself, or
anyone. Why would you have the wall of shame? Why would you have a picture of the shoplifter up? It's to identify them, right?
It can be.
So if you recognize somebody who's on the wall of shame and they come back in, what do you do?
What I would do would be...
What is the store policy at 7441 Park Lane Road, Shell gas station in 2023? What is the policy if somebody who's on the wall of shame comes back in the store?
I would ask him to leave.
Okay. Now, you see all the people on the wall of shame in 2023?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many of those people did you chase?
Did I chase?
Yeah.
None of them.
Okay. You don't remember chasing any of those people that stole?
I did not chase anyone.
Okay. And you certainly know how to use 911, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you've done it in the past, correct?
I have not.
I could have sworn when your lawyer was up here, you were talking about a 911 call. I could have sworn I heard your voice on a 911 call.
Oh.
Did I imagine that?
I thought you meant before that.
You've used 911 before,
Yes, sir.
and you use 911 to get law enforcement involved, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you use 911 when you see something illegal going on, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you use 911 to get law enforcement who's paid to do their job to come help, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you know how to use it.
Yes, sir.
How do you use 911?
You dial 911?
Very easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have a phone, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how long does it take to call 911? How many seconds does it take, you think, for you to hit 3 buttons on your cell phone?
A second?
1 second?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that stopped you on that day from using 1 second of your time to dial 911?
Nothing stopped me.
No. And you know how to use 911 because you've used it before, correct?
Yes, sir.
You used it on that day, correct?
Yes.
Nothing stopped you from using it.
No, sir.
And you certainly have a cell phone that's capable of connecting to 911, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But we didn't do any of that on this particular day, did we?
Not until after.
Yeah, it's a little late after though, right? Andy, think about it. I'm asking you. Could we not, if we suspect this 14-year-old, how many waters did you think he took?
I'm not sure.
How many did you think he took?
Maybe just one.
One. How much in the year 2023 does a bottle of water cost at 7441 Parkland Road in Richland County at the Shell gas station operated by the Chow family? How much does one bottle of water cost?
I'm not sure.
You don't remember how much they cost? You
No.
work the cash register, right?
I did.
Okay, 98 cents sound about right?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
just round it up to $1. $1
sir.
sound right?
Yes, sir.
Think you took $1 worth of merchandise from your store,
I did think that. Yes, sir.
and you were certain of it.
I believed he had taken it. Yes, sir.
You strongly believed enough where you left your counter, you left the cash register and ran after it, correct?
Yes, sir.
You yelled at it. You're soft-spoken today, yeah, right?
Yes, sir.
You weren't soft-spoken on that particular day, were you?
Well, I just called out to him.
Okay. You used your voice, right? You
Yes,
weren't-
sir.
w-
I'm.
It's not difficult to hear your voice in those videos, is it?
No, sir.
Okay. And your dad, he ran with you, correct?
He was behind me.
He ran with you, correct?
I would not. I didn't know what he was doing behind me.
He ran with you, correct?
You know, I asked and answered.
He ran with you, correct?
Watching the video, I saw him running behind me. Yes,
He
sir.
ran with you, correct?
You asked and answered. This is he doesn't like the answer.
How
This
did
is
you
fourth
start?
time.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
He ran with you, correct?
Yes, sir. Watching the video, I saw him running behind me.
Okay. And you taught to obey your father, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand my question?
As in just like,
Were you taught to obey your father?
yes, sir.
You were not taught to disobey your father, were you?
No, sir.
Okay. So when he yelled to you, Andy, stop! Do not do this. You listened to him, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So when he yelled that day, you stopped, didn't you?
When?
May 28, 2023. That's what we're talking about here today.
Yes,
You
sir.
remember May 28th of 2023?
Yes, sir.
You remember when y'all ran out the door after that 14-year-old boy?
I walked out the door.
Okay, we'll watch a video here in a second.
Okay.
But you remember when you exited the store with your father after the 14-year-old boy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you remember right then when your dad said, "Stop. Stop, Andy, let's stop right here." You remember when he said that?
No, sir.
Because he didn't, right?
He did not.
He didn't say that.
No, sir.
And if he had, you would have obeyed him because you obey your father, right?
I would have stopped.
But you guys continued running along up Spring Street, correct?
Well, so I saw him.
Wait. Okay, but if you need to explain the question, I was just asking you continue to run up Spring Street towards.
After he started running, yes, I
Okay.
ran after.
When did he start running?
So I had gone to the corner of the store,
Uh-huh.
and I hear my dad come up behind me and call out, "Hey!"
Right.
And then I see him, the young man. He turned, and then turned back around immediately and started sprinting down.
Okay.
And so that's when I started to run.
Okay. So that was after y'all went around the corner. Let's see.
I kind of slowed down at the corner. Just
So he's running away from you so hastily, he comes out of the shoe, drops 2 cell phones, but you two continue to chase him, correct?
yes, sir.
Okay.
I
And then
continue to follow him.
follow him.
All right.
Why did you
Chase.
use that term?
Chase and follow.
Chase. Are you comfortable when I say chase him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You continue to chase him. And then the boy, the 14-year-old, 114-pound boy, hits the ground so hard, and you're hovering over him. And the light he hits so hard that light has come off with his gun. Why not just run back to the Shell station at that point and say, "This is enough. We've gone way too far. Over $1 bottle of water." Why didn't you and your dad do that then?
So everything was happening fast.
Yeah.
So I caught up to him,
Wow.
and I see the gun,
Okay.
and then it's pointed at me. So
Now, how many times did
So
you
then I
say
back
he?
up.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to get to that. Who did you tell that day that he pointed a gun at you?
I did not say the exact words, no, sir.
What am I doing right now?
Pointing at me.
Yeah. It's a very simple word, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You never say pointed. You never use the term aim. Did you not? Or you didn't, did you?
I did not. I did motion and pointing.
Never said point. You never said aim. You said he pulled a gun. I saw a gun.
Yes, sir. I said those things.
Okay. English is your first language, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you even speak Cantonese?
Only a little bit.
Only a little. You understand the term point? You use it all the time, do you not?
Yes, sir.
You understand the word aim, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did anybody stop you from using those words that day?
No, sir. They also did not ask me.
Did you have trouble volunteering that very important piece of information?
The first thing that came to my mind was he pulled it, and then I pointed with my
He
hand.
pulled. Could it have come out of his pocket when he took that violent fall to the ground?
I believe he took it out.
Could it have come out of his pocket when he took that violent hit on the ground that dislodged the flashlight from his gun?
I'm not sure.
Could it have fallen out of his pocket after you chased him 130 yards and he hit the ground, wounding his shin, dislodging that light from his gun? Could it have come out of his pocket at that point?
It could have.
Okay. You never saw it before he fell, correct?
The gun.
You never saw that gun before he fell, correct?
No, sir.
All right. The first time you're even aware of it is when you're right on top of him and he's hurt himself and he's lying on the ground face down, correct?
Yes, sir.
And where's your dad?
I'm not sure. He's behind me.
2
That's
to
all.
3 feet behind you, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Would it surprise you, you said before that he was 2 to 3 feet behind you?
I don't remember.
Would it surprise you? Do you deny saying that?
I don't remember saying it.
Do you deny saying that?
I just don't remember saying it.
Do you deny saying that he was 2 to 3 feet behind you?
I'm not sure.
I would ask you, how far, if you had to guess, from Cyrus was your father? You don't deny him asking that,
I
right?
do not.
You don't deny saying it'd be like 5 to 10 feet. You don't deny that.
Yes, sir, I would be guessing where he was.
You would have seen him. How could you have guessed the distance if you didn't see him?
I did not see
Well,
him.
you just testified a minute ago with your lawyer that when you saw the gun, you looked up, turned towards your dad, and said, he's got a gun. Did you not testify with Mr. Kent about that?
I thought the question was when I was next to the young man and I saw
That's
the
when
gun.
you saw the gun.
Yes, sir. So
And
then
then you
I.
check- Go ahead.
So then I see the gun and
Yeah.
it points up at me. So I put my hands up. I say he has a gun,
Okay.
still facing, and then I'm backing up at this point, and then I turn and I see my dad.
Oh, so now there's a lot more time than I thought between these events. So now your testimony is you're right up on top of him. He's falling. Okay, stop me if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm just trying to repeat what I think you just said.
Okay.
You're right on top of him. You see a gun. You don't know where your dad is right now, correct?
Yes, correct.
So how many seconds does it take for you to go, whoa, 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 back up, and say, he's got a gun?
Well, it'd be he has got a gun, and then I turn to where you are now, and tell my dad he has a gun.
He's got a gun. And when
And-
you're looking at your dad, how far away is he from Cyrus, who's still on the ground? 5 to 10 feet?
I'd say closer to 10 feet. 10 feet or more.
Okay. Wonder why you said 5 to 10 when Investigator Jordan asked you that.
I learned that my perception of feet, how far long a foot was wrong.
Okay. So over 3 years, you've learned about 12 inches and what it means to be 5 or 10 feet. You've learned distances better over 3 years. Is that what you're saying?
After I explained it,
Okay. So let me get this right, because I just want to be clear. He's still on the ground as you're running backwards?
no, he's getting up,
Okay.
and that's when he points the gun at me as he's getting up.
And still running? He continues to run?
He does continue to go forward, yes, sir.
Okay. And so I guess that must mean that he's doing this.
Not behind him, because I'm not backing up straight backwards.
Okay. How are you backing up?
Since I was running full speed,
Uh-huh.
I slow down. I'm maybe arm's length away, and then I see the gun, and then I start to back up, and I start to go out this way.
Okay. Stephanie, can I have stakes number 26? You recognize what we're looking at in stakes 26?
Yes, sir.
All right. Show us where he, and I want you to, as best you can, put the tip of that on the exact spot where he fell.
It would be right here.
Okay. Right there. And that's about where that tack light was found, correct?
I believe the tackle is down.
All right. Now show me where he fell. Right there. Okay. And you're right up on top of him.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. You're right up on top of him when you see the gun right there.
Yes, sir.
Show us the direction you backed up in.
So I come in, and I back out this way.
Why would you back up further towards the road instead of back to safety where the Park Lane road is?
Because my momentum's taking me out this way.
Well, your momentum, you said you stopped right over him. You're right on top of him. How'd you have momentum if you were in the stopping position?
Well, I didn't come to a full stop. I came in, slowed down, and then I see the gun, and then I start to come out this way. And then so I turn around here, and I see my dad, and then...
Wait. Slow down. Slow down. He hits the ground. How long was he down on the ground?
Maybe 1 or 2 seconds.
1 or 2 seconds. And you're right on top of him is what you testified to, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. right on top of him while you're moving past him, or I don't understand? Because I understood that you stopped right beside him. You're an arm's length away from him, is what you said prior.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you stopped.
So I came in, and then, I mean, I didn't come to a full stop right here, and then started to go.
Well, if he's on the ground, okay, so you're explaining he hits the ground, you just kind of keep running past him.
I keep coming up here, and then he starts to get up,
Okay.
and then he points the gun at me, and so I continue that.
Andy, if he's pointing the gun at you, he's trying to move this way, why are you backing up in the same direction he's moving? I don't understand. Why not go back this way? If you just approach the man with the gun, why are you backing up in the same direction and travel as he's going? I don't understand.
Well, my momentum's just taking me that way.
But you already said you stopped right beside him when he hit the ground.
Well, no, I didn't come to a full stop. I don't.
All right, so let me get this straight. You're running forward here, correct?
Full sprint.
Okay. And then you slow down and suddenly you're backpedaling. How do you do that? How do you go from sprinting forward to backpedaling without stopping? Can you demonstrate that?
Sure.
You can go from a dead sprint to a backpedal without stopping?
Well, no, I slowed down.
Okay, so you can go from a sprint to slow down to backpedal.
Yes, sir.
Do we have enough room for you to do that? I've never seen that done. No. Is that something you practice?
No.
You're describing as a full sprint, slow down, and then suddenly you're backpedaling up the road. Is that your testimony?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cyrus is trying to get up, but he's continuing this way, correct?
Yes.
And do you remember, all right, so when you back up here, you don't deny that you said you turned to look at your dad and said he has a gun.
Yes, sir.
Now, put the pointer where your dad was standing when you first saw him. You turn around and look at your
When
dad.
I turn up here and I see he comes up around this spot.
Okay. You're right about that. And that's about where that casing's found.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then Cyrus was running up already on his feet and out this way.
Okay, Cyrus is continuing trying to get it that way.
Yes, sir.
And it's your testimony that as he's running, he's doing that to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're running with him, kind of. I mean, he's running that way, and you're backing up with him.
Yes, sir. But kind of like going away from him.
Okay, well, you just said when you're backpedaling, you're going up Springtree, away from Park Lane, right?
It would be this way.
Okay, but are you going towards Park Lane when you're backing up? Or up closer?
Oh, God. Okay. Just I'll be going up Spring Tree.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Cyrus is going up Springtree too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're going up Springtree, correct? That's what you just said.
Yes, sir.
All right. So he's running, and you're backpedaling beside him, and he's running with a gun the whole time. That's what your testimony is, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can have a seat. So, your dad's standing probably back there going, what the hell is going on? Why is my son backpedaling with this guy aiming a gun at him, right?
I'm not sure what he was doing.
Have you ever seen anything like that before? One man running down the road aiming a gun at somebody, another guy jogging beside him?
I mean, there would be about, like, if there's a good distance between us. I'm not, like, right next to him.
Okay, all right, so how far had you backed off of him at that point?
About maybe 20 feet away now.
20 feet
since
away
we're
from him.
going away from each other.
Okay, but you're both moving up Springtree away from Park Lane. You and
Up
Cyrus.
Springtree and away from each other.
Okay. And there's trees in between you and Cyrus at this point, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And he's trying to get towards those apartments, is he not?
I'm not sure what he was.
Which direction? One more time, Andy. Which direction was he going? Was he going towards Park Lane or up Springtree?
He was going up Springtree.
Okay. And what's at the end of Springtree?
Some apartments.
All right, but is there any doubt he was trying to get away from you two?
I don't know what he was thinking. What he was doing.
Was he running towards you or away from you?
I was running away from him. Now that
Let me
he's
ask you
pointing a
something.
gun at
Let
me.
me ask you, I'm going to make this real easy for you. Okay, step by step.
Okay.
When y'all left the Shell station, Was he trying to get away from you two?
I'm not sure why he ran.
Did he ever stop and ask to shake your hand?
No, sir.
Did he ever run towards you?
No, sir.
Okay. He was running away from you, right, Andy?
I can't speak for him.
Was he running towards you?
No, sir.
Was he running away from you? It's not a hard question.
I guess not to me, yes, sir.
He was trying to get away from where you were, correct?
Could be.
It could be. You and your dad are yelling at him and running after him.
I did not. Outside of the store, I did not yell at him.
You yelled at him in the store.
Well, I called out to him, hey.
And your dad yelled to him when he got out of the store.
And my dad called out hey to him, yes.
And he ran away from you.
Okay, yes, sir.
I'm asking you. This is your chance to answer my questions. And they're not hard, are they?
No,
he
sir.
ran away from you and your father, did he not?
He did run away from me.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
At any point did he turn and engage with you? You understand that word?
He did not.
Okay. At any point did he stop and turn towards your dad and pull out a gun in the store?
Towards my dad, no, sir.
Did he do that to you in the store?
No, sir.
Did he do that when y'all chased him into Spring Tree? Did he turn around before y'all left the parking lot and point a gun at you?
No, sir.
But you continued to chase him though, didn't you? And you actually called up to him, you called up to him twice, is what you said in your statement roadside, right?
Yes, sir.
The defense's entire case centered on fear. Rick Chow's defense attorney argued that Cyrus had a semi-automatic pistol and that Rick Chow believed Cyrus posed a threat to Andy Chow. The defense said Cyrus pointed the gun at Andy and Rick fired one shot to protect his son. This is the version the defense wanted the jury to focus on. Not the false theft accusation, not the chase, not the distance, but the moment Rick Chow said he believed his son was in danger. The defense also pointed out that after the shooting, he attempted CPR, which they said showed he was not acting with malice. But prosecutors saw it differently. They acknowledged Cyrus had a gun, but argued the gun fell during the chase and that Cyrus never threatened anyone with it. Prosecutors said multiple witnesses did not see Cyrus point a weapon, and only the Chow family gave testimony supporting the defense's claim that Cyrus pointed the gun. That distinction is everything, because carrying a weapon is not the same as actively threatening someone with it. And being afraid of someone is not automatically the same as being legally justified in shooting them. The prosecution was led by Brian E. Gibson. During opening statements, Gibson described the shooting as senseless and argued that Rick Chow reacted to a false accusation with deadly force. Prosecutors framed the case as a store owner chasing a child over something he did not actually steal. The prosecution's angle was clear. Cyrus was falsely accused. Cyrus ran. Rick Chow chased. Cyrus was shot in the back. And prosecutors argued that by the time the shot was fired, Cyrus was not a threat. They also emphasized the witness testimony. 3 witnesses said they did not see Cyrus point a weapon. Prosecutors argued the gun had fallen and that Cyrus was not threatening anyone when he was shot. That was the prosecution's burden, to prove Rick Chow committed murder beyond a reasonable doubt. And that burden matters because even when a case feels obvious emotionally, the jury has to decide whether the state proved every element legally. Jack Swerling argued Rick Chow acted to protect Andy Chow. The defense wanted jurors to believe Rick Chow had seconds to react to what he perceived as a deadly threat. Their argument was not that the shoplifting accusation was correct. Their argument was that once a gun entered the situation, Rick Chow believed his son's life was in danger. After the verdict, Swerling said the defense was pleased with the outcome, but also felt for Cyrus's family. He also made a statement that a 14-year-old should not be out with a loaded semi-automatic pistol. And this is where the case becomes complicated for viewers. Because yes, a 14-year-old having a gun is serious, but that still does not answer the core question. Was Cyrus using that gun as a threat when Rick Chow fired? Or was Cyrus running away? Because those are not the same thing. The trial lasted about a week. The jury heard testimony, watched the video, and listened to both sides argue what happened outside that gas station.
State of South Carolina, County of Richland versus Chike Rick Chow. We, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Chike Rick Chow, as to the charge of murder, not guilty. Sign number 302, foreperson, June the 1st, 2026. Madam Forelady, was this your verdict and the verdict of the entire jury?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Thank you.
And from the state, would you like to poll the jury, Your Honor?
Madam Forelady and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm going to ask you 2 questions relating to your verdict. Please answer yes or no to each. Number 302, was this your verdict?
Yes, it was.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes, it is.
257,
Yes.
is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 63, was this your verdict? Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 208, was this your verdict? 208, is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 226, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 329, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 222, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 164, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 21, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 204, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 232, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Number 259, was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
The jury's absolved, Your Honor.
Very good. Anything else? Not at this time, Your Honor. We just like to stop the post-trial motions. Normal 10 days if we feel those are. 10 days for any post-trial motions you may have. Anything to do with that? All right, well, I guess we are adjourned. Thank you, officer.
And that moment is heartbreaking because for Cyrus's family, this was not just a verdict. This was the system saying that the man who shot their child in the back would not be convicted of murder. Afterward, Cyrus's family released a statement saying a jury watched their 14-year-old boy run away from 2 grown men on video, knew he was shot in the back, and still found no one responsible. They said Cyrus stole nothing. He was a child and he was running for his life. So why did the jury acquit him? Based on the reporting, it appears the jury accepted or at least found reasonable doubt because of the defense's argument that Rick Chow believed he was defending Andy Chow from a gun threat. That does not mean the jury said Cyrus deserved what happened. That does not mean the jury said the false accusation was okay. It means that they were not convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that Rick Chow committed murder under South Carolina law. The defense only needed to create reasonable doubt around Rick Chow's state of mind and whether he believed deadly force was necessary to protect his son. The prosecution argued Cyrus was fleeing and not a threat. The defense argued Rick Chow saw a gun pointed at Andy. and the jury sided with the defense enough to return a not guilty verdict. That is the legal explanation. But emotionally, for many people, it still feels impossible to accept. Because Cyrus was 14, because he stole nothing, because he was running away, because he was shot in the back. The verdict sparked pain and anger in the Columbia community. Protesters gathered outside the gas station after Rick Chow was acquitted. Community members and civil rights advocates questioned the role of race in the case and the broader message the verdict sends. This is one of those cases where people are not only reacting to one courtroom decision, they are reacting to a pattern. A black child being treated as suspicious, a false theft accusation, a chase, a shooting, a not guilty verdict, and then a family being left to grieve publicly while trying to explain why their son's life mattered. After the verdict, the community gathered to remember Cyrus. There was a bubble release, a moment of silence, and Cyrus's mother, Nicole Carmack, spoke about what she lost.
Being here is very difficult. However, I am going to be Cyrus strong because my son was strong. My son was smart. He was loving. He was kind. I cannot believe that from the time he stepped into that store, as we all saw, he was racially profiled. They followed him around. He was shopping. He took 4 waters, he put them back. He even showed them by shaking his hoodie that he took nothing. And he walked out of the store. He didn't argue with them. He didn't have any confrontation. He didn't curse them. He just walked out. He was respectful. And yet 2 grown people chased him. He fell and they shot him. He shot him dead, like as if he was a dog. And I do not understand how that jury can come back and say that he was not guilty. He was in a runner's stance. It was shown by the pathologist and they said he was not guilty. It was devastating for me to get a call from Alvin S. Glenn letting me know that Rick Chow was released. That broke me more than you can ever imagine because my murderer of my son was set free. And it's not fair and it's unjust. And nobody can tell me that this is not racially motivated because I'm not supposed to be on social media anyway. But when I go and I look at my social media, I have racist people coming to my page, going under my son's pictures, leaving the most horrific things, saying that they're glad he's dead, good riddance, and I am tired. I don't want this to happen to any other child. No black or brown child should have to go through this. No parent should have to go through this. This has to stop today. And I just learned today that South Carolina, if it's a murder charge, that they cannot bring in any of your prior acts. Rick Chow shot 2 people before. Rick Chow accosted a child in that store and beat her up with a gun on her hip. And none of that information could be brought to light. And I do not think that is fair. And if that is on the law books, that needs to be changed. Because if that was not there, then my son would have gotten justice. And to allow this person to terrorize this neighborhood for 12, 13 years is ridiculous. And it's just showing that it's okay to treat black and brown people wrong, and it's not. My son loved everybody. He would tell me like, oh, Mom, you're being judgmental. You shouldn't do that. That's against God. And the devil shot him dead, and he laid right there. And we got no justice from South Carolina. And I think it is disgusting. And I don't even know why. I have no words. But every day I will not be able to speak to my son, hear his voice change, see him grow, go to prom. He would never get married. I would never hold my grandchildren, nothing. But Chow is able to go home with his lying son, Andy Chow, and they're able to have dinner with the wife, Alice, who all three of them came out that store and they chased my baby. And I think the entire family should be held accountable because it was racially profiled. And I do not think that it is right, and they all should be punished. And I don't know what laws that we need to create to help our people, but it needs to be done, and it needs to be done now. Cyrus should not be gone. None of our children should be gone from the acts of racism, from profiling, from any of that. He should be here. And until the world treats us like we are human beings, I mean, come on. Y'all hire us. Y'all want us around. You like our culture. You want to listen to the music. You want to wear our clothes. You want to do all of that stuff. But when it comes to protecting us and when it comes to looking at our children, you look at us as if we are animals, and we are not. I am a college-educated woman. I hold a master's degree in information technology management. My son was not a thug. He was a 14-year-old boy who was trying to find his way. And for any person that acts like when they were 14, 15, 16, 17, that they did not do nothing wrong, that they did not smoke and drink and have sex and do whatever that they were not supposed to do by their parents, it is a lie. And it is judgmental, and I refuse to allow any of you to sit up there and make it seem like we were bad parents because we were not. All of our children make mistakes, but I don't see anybody saying, oh, well, you know what? My kid did X, Y, and Z. My kid did X, Y, and Z. No, they're coming onto my page and try to demonize my child, and I will not have it. And it stops today. Keep your opinions to yourself. And until you are in my shoes and you have to bury a child, I don't want to hear nothing from you.
That line is devastating because it brings Cyrus back from being a headline. He was not just the teen in a gas station case. He was a child whose mother expected to watch him grow up. She expected to hear his voice change. She expected birthdays, milestones, conversations, school years, teenage changes, adulthood, and all of that is gone. Nicole also said, "My murderer of my son was set free, and it's not fair and it's unjust." And I'll be honest, hearing a mother speak like that makes me emotional, because there is no way to listen to that and not feel the weight of what was taken from her. Whether people agree or disagree about the verdict, Cyrus's mother is still living with the permanent absence of her son, a boy who is forever 14. My personal view is this: Cyrus Carmack-Belton was racially profiled. He was treated as a threat before there was proof he had done anything wrong. He was falsely accused of stealing water. He was chased by two grown men. And when he was running away, Rick Chow fired. To me, the fact that Cyrus was running away matters deeply, because running away shows separation. It shows distance. It shows he was trying to get away from the confrontation. And once someone is fleeing, I do not see how that can be treated as the same kind of immediate danger as someone attacking. That is why this case feels so painful, because the defense focused on fear, but the prosecution focused on the reality of the moment. Cyrus was shot in the back after being chased over something he did not steal, and the jury still found Rick Chow not guilty. This case is not only about what happened outside one gas station, it is about suspicion, fear, race, self-defense laws, how quickly assumptions can turn deadly, and how a child's life can be reduced in court to whether someone else felt afraid. Cyrus Carmack-Belton was 14 years old. He should have had years ahead of him. He should have grown up. He should have had the chance to become more than what happened to him in those final minutes. And whether people agree with the verdict or not, one thing should not be lost. Cyrus mattered. His life mattered before that gas station. His life mattered while he was running away. And his life still matters now. If you want updates as cases like this evolve, or when new videos go live, I've linked my email list below. I only send emails when there's new information or meaningful context to share. Subscribe to stay informed and feel free to share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. What part of this story stayed with you? And if you want to support the channel, you can use the super thanks button below. It genuinely helps support the time and research behind these videos. This is Between Headlines TV. I'll see you in the next one.